What we got over here? So we got, oh wow, these guys look angry. Give them a bit of an eye or something. Wow, they look like they are seriously angry. Okay. And the texture pack we're reviewing for today's Throwback Thursday episode is VanillaBDCraft by BDCraft. It says it comes with 2 texture packs and they're currently rated 4.2 stars out of 5 stars from 17,204 reviews. It currently costs 660 mine tokens, which is the equivalent of £3.29 in my local currency. It says VanillaBDCraft HD comic textures in 256x, 128x, 64x, and 32x plus UI. Faithful to the original Minecraft feel whilst following the BDCraft design. Colors and shapes closely match default assets, mobs are like originals with crystal clear details in high def, and the overall ambience is kept intact with a unique comic style. From BDCraft and Sfax, 2 GB or more RAM recommended. That felt like a long thing to say, so let's get this texture pack reviewed. If you like wrestling game content, any game content or reaction content, check out Dazman Wrestling, Dazman Plays or Dazman Reacts, links in the description. Or maybe you'd like to be one of the first people to purchase from the Dazman merch store by going to dazmanmerch.live or going to the link in the description and checking out what's available. Alright, so we are in a brand new creative world and we are in our little streamlined area to check out things, hopefully a little bit faster or at least a little bit smoother. But to begin with, I mentioned that there was 2 texture packs in this overall texture pack. One of them is the overall texture pack for you to change everything in the world, and another one is a UI only standalone pack. And what that seems to do is just kind of fix the text up here where it says crafting. It's not pixelated text. Does it on the buttons in the main menu, and basically everywhere around the text is just a lot cleaner to read. We can go down the UI as well and just have a little look at what we've got coming in the inventory. But the rest of the UI, while it's a bit of a smooth kind of silver, it doesn't really change too much. There isn't too much craziness going on. Remember, you can pause the video at any time to see any of these textures. I'm just scrolling down them so that you can see all of them as we go. Remember to leave a like on the video if you enjoy the texture pack review. Remember to comment your opinions down below, and if you're new to the channel, as always, please do consider hitting the subscribe button and becoming a subscriber and helping us on our journey to 4,000 subscribers. I would greatly appreciate it. But overall, the UI isn't too much to really sing about. As we look at the world, it's very faithful to vanilla. The colors, it all gives off that same feel of vanilla Minecraft, but as we get lower, some of the textures just take on a bit more of a comic-y feel. Like you see the lines, the artwork, it's a bit more cartoony, bit more comic-y. That's that BDCraft style that we all know and love. And yeah, if you're looking for a comic style, like straight out of a comic book, that's what this kind of texture pack is. It's just, that's what BDCraft do basically. They just look for those comic style textures. Looking at the ores here as well, you could see these in the background of comic panels. And then as we look at the mobs here too, this pack definitely keeps that vanilla feel. There's no massive change to what you're looking at. They're not changing or reinventing the wheel. It's what you would expect, but it adds that comic look. These pigs making me smile with their 3D nose, and then the comic lines and drawings. These cows have definitely seen something. Look at their eyes. There is a slight blur. As you know, we always look at that. There is a slight blur. I am using the 128x version as I go around because that's what I would most likely use. There are 3 other types as well. They will all change depending on which one you use and what system you have. So that's always worth remembering. We've also got the trees over here. The leaves look quite nice. There is also a nice transparency going on here too. And they're all relatively unique as you look around. So there's a nice bit of change. So overall, it does keep that vanilla Minecraft feel that you would expect it to keep. So you're not reinventing the wheel, but it does add that comic-y, cartoony look. I really like it. It does feel very high quality. But let's turn around now and let's have a look at what villagers and villagers look like. And we literally do just turn around and we can start looking at the village straight away. The blocks, again, that comic-y feel, a little bit of blur still going on, which is a shame. I don't know why I didn't do this last time, or if I did, I'm not putting it in the right place. But this is what connected glass looks like here as well. I know some people like to ask, but that comic feel is here and it's staying. It's very, very nice. It does feel high quality. The blur could be my machine. The blur could be just the texture as it goes. I'm not 100% sure, but it's there. So just be aware of that as you go. I do really like the quality of the doors. It's very, very nice. We've got the villager here as well. Now, one thing I am struggling to speak about is because it's very faithful to vanilla, there isn't too much to really comment on. Obviously, you've got the harsh lines, the harsh artwork of a comic. You've got like where they're trying to add details and stuff. That is worth calling out. If you like this art style, you're going to love this art texture pack. That's my honest opinion this early on. But there isn't really much that I'm going to be looking at and seeing like, oh my days, or anything like that. Nothing's going to really make me jump out. I like this. I do like that the Iron Golem has incorporated the vines going down the body. So it's not strictly vanilla, because I believe the vanilla Iron Golem doesn't have that detail. But it is very, very nice. I do like it. There's very little room for BDCraft to put their own kind of spin on some of the designs. But the art style itself definitely has that BDCraft style. And I don't think it was too expensive. I think I said it was 660 minecoins. I might be wrong. I don't have it on the screen. But it's not the most craziest value or the craziest cost, because I think they've stayed so faithful to vanilla. And that's worth mentioning as well. Some people, they like to charge you like 1200 mine tokens. And that's where it gets a little bit scary. But this is quite a reasonably priced pack, to be honest with you. And you don't lose that Minecraft feel. Let's let it turn to nighttime as it is over there. And let's go and see what the hostile mobs look like. So with the nighttime coming down upon us, we'll have a moon appearing over there, but we can have a little look at the pillager outpost. And again, the blocks feel very, very nice. I really do like the bark textures, or the log textures, I suppose is what they're called here, but they're obviously the bark. They're very, very nice. The chests and stuff, very faithful to vanilla. Again, not changing too much. Where are some pillagers? Do we have any pillagers around? There's one over here. Let me quickly throw on some night vision as well. My most commented comment is that I don't make it brighter. I'm very, very sorry. I often forget. I have a really stupid brain. Just let me know in the comments and I'll try to remember for future videos. But be nice about it. As we go here, the pillager, again, that comic feeling. But even the outfit is faithful, more or less, to the vanilla pillager. So yeah, you're not reinventing the wheel. It's not changing everything. This is a good second step, in my opinion, from base vanilla Minecraft to using texture packs. I think it's very, very good as an entry-level texture pack, in my opinion. As we've got the spiders down here as well. The shading is very, very nice on these textures. Very nice. Again, not changing too much. You've got the eyes there. This is very faithful, in fact, to vanilla. It's kind of crazy how much they don't change. Let's go down here and have a little look. Oh, I like that slime though. That is a nice. So as I was saying in the villager section, it's very difficult for a texture pack like this to give its own spin on a texture. They've definitely given their own spin on the slime. That is very, very nice. I like the little face that it's pulling. We've got the witch as well. Very similar to villagers and pillagers, which makes sense. They are humans, I guess, or as close to humans as Minecrafters can get. And then we've got the creepers. That's a nice little effect there as well. Very leaning into the comic effect. Yeah, I don't think that's terrible. Wow, look at that face. That is a grumpy zombie right there. Look at that. He looks like somebody made him a zombie as he was posing for a picture. Look at this guy. Billy Bob, you were saying cheese when you got taken. I love that they've stuck with the uniform and they've made it work, though. That is so good. Oh, my. Look at the face on you. You look like the bad guy from that new Star Wars TV show. In the helmet. The Acolyte or whatever it's called. I don't know. Very block-headed, but then it's a nice kind of frame design. Not crazy amounts of transparency, but it is there. Okay. Yeah, this is like, you get exactly what is described on the tin, in my opinion. base vanilla Minecraft with a comic spin. It definitely sticks to that, and it definitely does it really, really well. Let's head out to the ocean and let's see what the ocean monument looks like. All right, so we're here at the monument, and one thing I didn't think was that every time I break that wall, the Elder Guardian is going to escape. But we still have night vision potion on, and we don't have too much changes, it feels. Again, I really like this prismarine brick design. I love the shards of the prismarine. That feels sharp and dangerous. That does look nice. The water, I was going to say water foliage. The flowers and grass and stuff looks very, very nice. Very clean, very high quality here. We've got the lantern. I can live with that. Nice little animation. Prismarine, is it changing color as it goes? I feel like it did. I feel like it's more green now. Yeah, it's definitely moving from green and blue. That's a nice. It's been a while since we've seen that for a while. It's been a while since we've seen that for a while. That makes sense. It's been a while since we've seen it in a texture pack. Got a nice little texture here for the Guardians as well. This is cool. I do really like this. It's quite interesting. If they ever made a Minecraft comic book, I bet they would use quite a lot of these styles. This is nice. Yeah, I do like this. We've got the Elder Guardian down here. We might as well have a look. One shot out your house, mate. You can't get back in. Oh, yes, you can, apparently. Hello, how are you? Can we have a little look at you? Oh, big eye. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, yeah, you're beautiful, bro. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. There is a little bit of a blur, but again, it's a nice comic style. I can definitely live with this texture. It's very, very good. We need to have a little look at the dark prismarine as well. Okay, that makes, yeah, that's nice. The kind of cubic block styled, stone style that you've got there looks very nice. Bit of moss in between, nice little detail. And then you've got the drowned here too. Oh, wow. If your cousin the zombie was saying cheese, you was going down like a water slide or something. Look at you. Gee, look how wide that guy's mouth is open. That's kind of crazy. Again, sticking to that theme, that comic Minecraft theme, I can fully appreciate that. It does mean I struggle to say things about it because faithful to vanilla texture packs, in my opinion, are a little bit boring. But this is doing it really, really well. And I feel like this shouldn't be slept on. Let's head over to the Armoury now, and let's see what the armors and the weapons look like. All right, so we're at the Armoury, and as always, the first thing we're going to be looking at are the paintings. What is going on in that painting? Look at that. That painting is a little bit mad, I'll be completely honest with you. A few more of them, though, looking very, very similar to what they would have looked like in normal Minecraft. I have to be honest with you, I'm not actually 100% certain on what the base paintings are. Like, I know this one is definitely a base painting. I think this one is a base painting. This definitely is. And then a few of these are. They're nice little changes to them, I think. Nothing too crazy, but there's definitely some changes to them. You've got the wither there, the big skeleton there. Yeah, okay. Not bad at all. It's a nice little effect. Nice little effect indeed, to be honest. As we come into the armor, we've got the leather armor here. Little tank top variation. A lot of exposure on the arms here. Now, that doesn't feel very faithful to vanilla, I have to be honest with you. Isn't leather armor kind of a short sleeve armor? I might be misremembering. It holds the color well, so that is good. Nice little water animation there too. In terms of the weaponry, we've got big weapons. Wood looking nice. It doesn't actually look too crazy blurry either. That is quite good. Be interesting to see, as always, how much of a change the shapes are. There definitely is a change. This is more of a twig going across here, whereas this is more of a shaped stone. We look at these little tiny details here, just so you guys know how much effort is going in. These are definitely changing as we go. We've got the chainmail, big chain links, a little bit of a blur going on there. Not terrible though. It's nice to see transparency back in chain links. Again, it's a vest, so you've got the exposure on the arms. You're gonna get bit by zombies with that, I think. We've got iron over here with, again, another design. Very nice. And the designs are really well put together. They're really well put together. This definitely isn't a mind-blowing texture pack, but it does the basics right. Iron looks perfectly fine. Looks quite clean, to be honest with you. Okay. Can live with that. Bit of exposure on the back of the legs there. Not the most armorific armor. Almost kneecaps or knee pads even going on there. On the gold, just to double check. All right, so there's an emblem on the gold that isn't on the iron. A little bit of shape. No, that's a copy and paste. Low cut, low cut. All right, so it is quite copy and paste, but they've added in this little emblem here and a little emblem there and there. A little bit lazy, but they've tried to add a little tiny detail. The weapons are not copy and paste though. We can live with that. Oh, actually. Oh no, tell a lie. They are quite, again, copy and paste with that little jewel added. That's a shame. Let's see what happens going forward. Yeah, they've gotten lazy as they've gone on, to be honest with you. So the gold shares that little bit there with that little bit there. The diamond has a different little bit there, but again, copy and paste on that. It's like 90% copy and paste as you go along now. They've gotten very lazy. Nice bright diamond color though. That should be called out as being very good. I like that color. Very nice vibrancy. Netherite. Changed the design here slightly. Very nice. Good, good, good. So I'd say there's about 60 to 70% copy and paste in the armors and the weapons, which is a shame. Some people forgive it. I'm not going to go too hard on it because it's the faithful to vanilla. It's the price. But it is always a little bit disappointing to see copy and paste, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think is your favorite armors, your favorite weapons, or even your favorite painting. We're going to head back now. And we're going to go to the Nether. Alright, so into the Nether we go. And that feels like blood on the Netherrack display at the background there, which is a little bit crazy. There's definitely quite a lot of this red stuff dripping on. That's almost ominous, to be honest with you. Nice comic mushroom. Wasn't expecting that to go through. Oh, wow. Look at the size of that ghast. Don't know why I said look at the size of that ghast. It just feels bigger, weirdly. You've got that orange, bright, vibrant lava, which is good. We've got Billy Bob the Ghast here. Very plain comic style. Not too bad. As we've been led over here as well, we might as well go and have a look at the blue biome. Quite noisy trees, little bits of green going on. Does feel otherworldly, though. That ambience feels very, very nice. Got an Enderman there. We'll see you in the end, buddy, I'm sure. Let's pop into here and see what the blue feels like. All right, not too much of a fog, not too much of a colored shading off in the distance. I don't really know what it's called. Okay, I like the effect of the trees though. That does feel quite alien. Nice comic style foliage as well. Yeah, the comic style, I don't think I need to keep saying it. I probably will, but the foliage, the comic style, sorry, feels very, very good. Very high quality in my opinion. Could you imagine this with a little bit of variation? That would be nice. That would be very, very nice in my opinion. What we got over here? So we got, oh wow. These guys look angry. Give them a bit of an eye or something. Wow, they look like they are seriously angry. Okay. We've got the zombie piglins here. These look quite ferocious. They actually look quite fierce, you know, quite menacing. That's a nice effect. Zoglins here as well. As angry too, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, this has definitely made the hostile mobs a lot angrier looking. Look at how ominous and evil these guys look. Wow, that's kind of crazy, to be honest with you. We've got the magma cubes here. You know what I want to do? I haven't done it. And I missed it when I was looking at the realism craft, apparently. But, magma block. I want to put down one magma block just to see if magma cubes look like magma blocks. They don't. They're the complete wrong color. They're almost a dried up, colder version. In fact, when you give it that lore, that's quite nice. There is a nice crack effect on these guys, though. That's not bad, you know. Quite a dark color, almost difficult to see, but it's quite nice. I really like the hostile mobs. I think the hostile mobs are looking very evil and menacing. If we head over into this direction then, we're going to quickly go through this soul sand area to be at the fortress. Nothing really to shout about when it comes to fortress bricks. They look kind of standard, kind of similar and normal. Where are the blazes? There's a blaze. There we go. Be careful, there's a wither about and I'm not ready to look at him. Okay, that's a nice effect along the sides with the eyes kind of sunken in. Very bright and vibrant too. Very nice. Very nice. I can live with that. What are we going on for here? Where are the wither skeletons? Okay, here we are with the wither skeletons, and wow, again, menacing. Look at these stripes on the side of the head, the sharp, ferocious teeth. Very from the neck down, very similar to the standard skeletons, but a black variant. From the head itself, though, the markings and the teeth looking very ferocious and dangerous. Very nice indeed. Let's pop out here. I don't want him to follow me, so let me just quickly place this back here. Throw that away. Now, where is this wither? All right, so down here is the wither. Still got a few technical issues here, but, you know, it's going okay. The wither, oh, wow, the wither's kept the wither skeleton head without the markings on the side. It's looking very ferocious, very ominous. Oh, we even get to see the red biome as well. Very nice. Yeah, it's quite similar to the normal withers, but just it looks violent. Not so much with the teeth. We can have a quick look at the red biome as well. Yeah, we still got that kind of alien leaves. That's nice. Okay. The wither's not too much to write home about, but it is, again, copying that comic style. Not copying, sticking to that comic style. So I've got nothing but good things to say about this. It's definitely been sold correctly. It's definitely what you would expect. Let's head to the end. Let's see what the Ender Dragon looks like. And let's see what an end city looks like. Alright, so into the end we go. And again, we've got that sharp comic feeling on the end. The colours that we're used to. Again, nothing reinventing the wheel. So it's quite difficult to find things to talk about. But it all looks really, really nice. You've got the Enderman here. I'm trying to get a look at this Enderman, but he's just disappeared. Can I get a look at one of you guys, please? You can see the skeleton. Oh, that looks like his heart is exposed. The face, while ferocious with the teeth, he looks a bit of a derp, which is quite interesting. He's got a big hole in his head as well. If I'm not mistaken, right there on the side of his head, there's a massive... Yeah, look, you can see right through. There's no brain in there. No brain in that guy's head at all. And then you've got the Ender Dragon. Always weird when it doesn't render in the movements, but we've got the Ender Dragon now. No change again, really. Just some spikes on the back. And then a little bit of a comic touch-up. Bit disappointing. I suppose they stick into the faithfulness. Bit disappointing that there isn't much of a change, though. Not really much to talk about with her. Just a bit scaly. But nothing really to write home about. That is a little bit disappointing. Almost a little bit boring. Let's head out into the void and let's see what an end city looks like. Alright, so we've got the end city here. And the end just feels very similar, very familiar, very normal. The purple looking very bright and vibrant. The chorus fruits looking pretty much the same. Nothing really going too crazy. The connected glass. Oh, that's a nice little effect there. Now, this is just normal blocks glass, isn't it? You'd be hard-pressed to see a frame there. There is one. Very slight, subtle hint of one. But you know what? That's about as close to perfectly connected glass as I've seen. That looks really, really nice. Again, the detailing feels very good. The end rod, quite normal. Nothing too much to really speak about there. As we get down here, I just had to hold in a burp. I probably made a noise. I do apologize. We've got the shulker box. Nice little design on the edges. But other than that, not much to really write home about or talk about. Been a bit of a theme for the texture pack. Wears out as it goes deeper into the texture pack to look at more and more. We've got one more area to look at though. So let's have a look at the end. No, that's not right. Let's have a look at the ancient city and the Warden. Alright, so we are in the ancient city and let's get this lit up really, really quickly. And Skulk, yeah, again, very faithful to vanilla. They've kept the same color. It's a nice animated block though. That is a really nice slow animation. It's not overbearing at all. I do like that feeling. Get down here, you can see the blue flame as well. The blocks themselves, the stone, again, there isn't really much you can talk about. The stone looks very nice. Every texture has been very high quality. That's something that I want to make sure is said. It's very, very high quality. You've got flowing water here. That is a very soft watercolor. Very, very nice. Do we have... There was some lava over here. You can see fire. They've done really well, in my opinion, to keep that faithful to vanilla-esque, but also add in the comic style. It feels very nice. Let's get the Warden in here. Alright, so the Warden is spawning at the top of here. I've never seen a Warden spawn up here before. First thing I wanted to just draw your attention to as well, that is very nice little ghostly animation going on in the sensor, or shrieker, sorry. That is very nice. Over here with the Warden, they've cleaned up the Warden texture. They've just made it very polished. It's nice. I like these little things growing on the horn as well. It's a very smoothed over, polished texture. But again, not really reinventing the wheel, not really adding too much of its own flair. Just that comic overhaul, which is what's run apparent throughout the entire texture pack. And now I'm kind of in a weird situation, because what do I give this texture pack out of 10? I'll be completely honest with you, personal preference, I'm leaning towards a 7. It's a strong 7, but I'm leaning towards a 7. I like my texture packs to change a lot of things and not be too faithful to vanilla. I do recognize, though, that this is a very good texture pack for people who are just delving into their first couple of texture packs. Doesn't change too much, doesn't completely rewrite Minecraft, and it still keeps that overall Minecraft feel, so it doesn't make the game feel completely alien. And with that in mind, I could easily see this texture pack being given an 8 or even a 9. The textures are very high quality. They are very well made. And I mean, you get 4 different resolutions of texture packs, and you get a UI only texture pack, which just makes the UI a lot cleaner and easier to read. So all of those things need to be taken into consideration, but I'm going to give it a 7 for my own personal preference. Let me know down in the comments, what do you give this texture pack out of 10? You can do out of 5 if you want, just make sure that's clear in the comment. If you've enjoyed this texture pack review, please do leave a like. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate that as well. Please stay to watch the thank you to all of the members who have helped me make these videos. If you want to become a member, you can. We offer 2 tiers with 2 slightly different perks. We have a brand new member on the thank you screen as well. So thank you, and thank you for watching. Peace.